Costanza has wandered out of the room. That's our guest, Larry David, as the voice of George Steinbrenner. It's funny, as we listen to it, it's not quite your speaking voice. You did some stuff there with it.
Well, hey, you know, Dave, I was doing an impression.
You're an actor.
Oh, sure. No, we brought in some people to read for Mr. Steinbrenner, and nobody really got it. And Jerry said, "Well, what are you looking for? How does it go?" And all of a sudden, I started talking like this. You know, he's a big, blustery guy. I kind of talk like that. And Jerry said, "Yeah, you should do it. That's funny."
Did you ever hear how Steinbrenner himself reacted to the bit?
I think he liked it. Steinbrenner was unfamiliar with the show. His grandchildren watched it, and his grandchildren talked him into letting us use his name. The last episode, I think, of the '96 season, we came up with the idea to actually fly him in and put him on the show. Because up to that point, we'd only been seeing the back of his head and I was doing his voice. And then we thought it would be fun if he actually made a real appearance. So we called him up and he said, yeah, he would do it. So we flew out to do it. He did the show. We started editing the show, and as I watched it, I'm going, oh my God, this is not good. Because his acting was wanting, to say the least. So I had to call him up and tell him the news that he was being cut from the show. So I called Yankee Stadium and I asked to talk to him. And then he got on the phone. I said, Mr. Steinbrenner, this is Larry David calling from the Seinfeld show. And he said, yeah, yes, Larry, what's going on? I said, well, Mr. Steinbrenner, I watched the show. And he said, yeah, you can tell me, I'm a big boy. I said, well, it's not working. We have to cut you from the show. And he was actually okay with it.
We're speaking with Larry David. We'll continue our conversation in a moment. This is Fresh Air. You're tuned to Colorado Public Radio News with all the major stories from around the world, the nation, and Colorado. Support for Colorado Public Radio comes from the